So I am currently in Honolulu. I have to catch my flight for New York City in 2.5 hours. I'm so excited because it's a direct flight from Honolulu to New York City. I've been wanting to try this for so long, to go from the fucking tropics, 70, 80 degrees, to fucking cold ass New York City pizza. That sounds so good. I really want to try New York City pizza. I went to New York City one time with Mark and it was so fun. I've been meaning to try the pizza. So this is kind of just like a week in my life while updating you guys. So, all right, we gotta go. I gotta catch this flight.
We're airborne. Welcome aboard.
Our room. Do you guys want a room tour? And we're done. Look how pretty. I love New York City. So many memories. That's so cute. It's like a shower, and then the tub's in the shower. And the twink's in the bathroom. So I just survived a 9-hour flight. I'm gonna wash all this oil off my face. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do in New York City. I still don't know why I'm here. Gonna get ready so I can go outside. I wanna see, seeing Times Square at nighttime is so beautiful. My channel is now 3 years old, which is crazy. And I only have like 60 uploads, which aren't a lot, but some of my uploads, my best uploads, were just talking to you guys and sharing with you what's going on in my life and just being honest. I'm not really asking for any advice, this is my little starter bag. It's so cute. Look at all the, you can hold so much fucking stuff in there. I'm not really asking for any advice or anything like that. Just for people who want to listen and relate, and feel free to leave whatever comment you want in the comment box. I was separated from Mark in Honolulu, and I actually started pursuing a relationship that I was, first real relationship other than Mark. And this was my dream guy. He was stationed like in the military there, like super, just like he had a really old soul about him, but he was like closer to my age, and I really was developing feelings for him, and it was kind of scary because I was hanging out with him, you know, and like kind of just picturing my whole new life, and like, but also panicking about like having a whole new life, you know, because this is all I ever known since I was 17. Mark's my only boyfriend. He's my first kiss. He's extremely special to me. But yeah, I was really developing feelings with this boy, even to the point where I was just gonna, even if I had to give up social media, online, and just like go MIA online, I was willing to do that. Now, here's where the story kind of takes a change. I know a lot of people are gonna give criticism for this, but I never told him like who I was. Like, he knows my name was Kayleb. He knew me, but I never told him like anything I do online. I didn't tell him about Mark. And I was going to, I just like every time I was about to, I just didn't know when the right time was, you know, like I was like, okay, now I just didn't know like if he's mature enough to handle it. I don't know how I would handle it. Someone just like, I don't even know like how to explain it, but anyways, we had a great night together, and we made plans after he was done with work the next day. We were gonna like go on this date, and I was super excited, and the craziest thing happened. I noticed like around the time we were gonna go hang out, like he had to text me, and he was obsessed with me. The boy would text me all the time, and I was checking, he had text me. I saw like the iMessage was now green, like when someone blocked you. I was like, oh my fucking God, he blocked me. So I just like was texting him from a different number. I was like, please just let me know why he blocked me. I want to know I did, because I really like this guy. The fucking My Love Don't Judge episode that I filmed a while ago came on everyone's Snapchat, including his, and he was just chilling at work, mind his business, and he sees me and fucking Mark on the Snapchat saying, I think it was like, he's my boyfriend, not my dad, or something like that. Now I laugh about it, but can you like imagine like talking to some guy and then just seeing him with like on the homepage of Snapchat? Like, he was probably so confused and shocked. And he called me and we talked about it, and he was like, you know, I just really wish you told me the truth. And basically that he felt like he didn't know me, and that broke my heart. Like, I hadn't been so sad like that in a long time. And I think really after doing the self-reflecting, I think really what hurt me was the rejection. Like, the rejection from someone that I care about. It's very similar to what I experienced with my family, not to bring up past issues. So feeling that same rejection from someone I love is incredibly painful. And don't get me wrong, I completely deserved it, but it just seemed like he didn't know who I was. And I just kept saying, like, I am the same person. Like, I'm not, there's not two different Kaylebs. There's stuff online and then there's me. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth. And he's like, you know, I'm sorry, it's just too much for me. You're too much for me. I'm too much for him. And he's right. Like, I know I'm too much for a lot of guys. I'm too gay. I do too much on social media. I do too much this, and that's why it's like it's very hard like to find someone just to love you as you are. And Mark just gives me that unconditional love. Now I know all you guys are thinking like, ooh, I'm gonna tell Mark. Ooh, what does Mark say? Mark knows. This is also where the story gets a little more intense. You know, after that, I was feeling really like just questioned about all my life decisions, and that's when I made my last video 2 months ago, just saying I'm done. Like, I was like, I don't want to do YouTube no more. I don't want to be with older guy no more. I just wanted to just be completely alone. Like, it was a complete meltdown I had for about a week, and I went back home to Mark, back to my island. You guys don't know I live on Big Island. So I went back from Oahu to Big Island, and I had the most serious conversation I ever had in my life with Mark. And I just remember having a full-blown panic attack and just like telling him, you know, my fears about being in an age gap relationship, and like, why did you date me when I was 17, and did you groom me? And just completely I had a panic attack and was telling him like I was getting so excited picturing my life with George. I didn't mean to say his name. I was getting so excited picturing my life with this guy. Like, I was willing to give up anything, I was willing to give up my lifestyle because just to have that connection with someone around my own age. And I remember just looking into his eyes, and he looked so sad, and I didn't know what he was gonna do. I didn't know what he was gonna say. Like, I was a little bit nervous, and he's like, well, I love you. I love our little family we created. And he's like, I just want to see you happy. And then it really broke my heart, because Mark, he like truly means it when he says that. He doesn't hold any ill will towards me. He doesn't want me to suffer in this life. He just wants me to find myself. And if he can support me, he tells me, emotionally anyway, he supports me. So it's not, Mark really is this great, great, great guy. It's just like, I'm coming to a point now where I'm feeling a lot of confliction about what I want to do for the future, and how, mainly as an adult, how I want to be perceived by others, and having that instance of someone just being like, whoa, this is too much. Whatever you're doing is too much for me. Like, really shook me up, and it took me a while to like feel confident again. Like, that rejection hurt, and it was one of those things where you have to take a step back and you have to be like, why does this hurt? Like, this is not, I'm not taking this at face value. It's like something deeper. And I know I have so much work to do. I have so much work ahead of myself, and that's the part that gets me a little anxious. And that's the part that gets me a little anxious sometimes. So for those wondering, me and Mark now, we're back on good terms. I've just really decided like just to take time to do me. I travel a lot now. I had nothing really to do in New York City. I just decided I'm gonna go fucking New York City. And Mark's like, oh my God, I want a fucking refund right now. Hourglass. Ew. Ugh. This is brand new. a good and a bad start to 2020. I know I told a lot of the stuff I told you guys, you're like, wow, that sounds depressing, that sounds fucked up, your life's sad, but it's really not. People go through, everyone's path is so unique to them. The cool thing is, and this is so true, guys, no one walks the same path on this earth. We have similar experiences, but collectively all our experiences and everything we go through is so unique to us. It is so unique to us, and just discovering that as I get older really makes me feel more confident and special, just knowing like I'm on the path I'm supposed to be on because it's my path. And Big Ange said, I'm not here for a long time, just a good time. And I totally get what she means now, is like, for me, traveling and like living my life, for me, is like the biggest end all be all to like having a life. I just want to have memories and experiences. I don't want to be, I don't know, you know? But since moving to Hawaii, I've just really had the opportunity to really reflect and find myself in such a safe, comfortable environment. And I just feel so lucky that every day I'm striving, you know, just to be a better and better person. My relationship is a little bit on a break right now, but it doesn't mean we don't love each other, and we're still trying to work on things. I know some people just be like, you need to leave him, it's toxic, he did yada yada, but it's like, girl, shut up, you're not in my shoes. Like, easier said than done. No one's perfect watching this video, no one. I do appreciate people who just care about my well-being. I can identify the difference between someone just being a fucking full-on asshole and someone being like, who really cares, you know? And I just wanted to say, like, I love you guys. This is kind of random, but I do have anxiety, just like everyone else. Even like this big city, New York City, gives me so much anxiety. People are so mad here. There's so many cars, people are honking. But something about having that anxiety and then being in the center of it, or in the hustle of it, like now I'm about to go to Times Square, it feels euphoric. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's a reason why we feel anxious about things. It's a good, don't look at anxiety and feeling like that feeling as a negative, as a bad. You should be thankful. That's like it's our drive. It's our drive to be like cautious and want to survive. And if you didn't have that, you could literally just fucking wander off on the street, get hit by a car. Like, having anxiety and being cautious to some degree is not a terrible thing. Hear me out. I feel like so many people make it out to be a bad thing, but that fight or flight response is truly like life-changing and can save people's lives. And every time I get like super anxious, like even before I was coming here from Honolulu, I was like, you know, maybe I'm just gonna go to Maui or something. And I was just like, no, Kayleb, you already booked your fucking $1,500 hotel, you better go. I literally think that's all I'm gonna do to my... Okay guys, sorry I have not been updating you. New York City has been a blast. Let's say I've talked to some of you guys who live here. Sorry, it's like fucking 3 a.m. I'm just exhausted. I talked to some of you guys who lived here. I met up with one of you, had a great fucking time. I have plans for tomorrow to meet someone really special and really famous in the adult entertainment industry, and I just can't wait to pick her brain and talk to her. Hopefully, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know I'm gonna compile all these clips. That was for me? All right, let's go.